Hello everyone, I am Anjali Johan and you are watching One Academy videos. Here we are covering History MCQ series topic wise and the source is Class 6 NCERT History. So please join the Telegram group that is One Academy where you can ask me any doubt related to any topic of history and also subscribe the channel One Academy on the YouTube channel. So, as I already told you that Vani Mehra ma'am has covering various GS courses on Unacademy Plus for preparation of UPSC Civil Services exam pre-cum mains. So don't waste your time. Just take this Unacademy Plus subscription by using this referral code Vani Mehra, and by using this referral code you will get 10% discount on your Unacademy Plus subscription. Moving towards the today's topic, that is Buddhism part 2. As we already know that in the previous video we already covered the 10 questions of this topic, that is Buddhism, in the part 1. So today we will cover the further next question of Buddhism. Moving towards question number 1. Consider the following statements about Upanishadic thinkers. First, they felt that there was something permanent in the universe that would last even after death. Second, they believed that the Atman and the Brahman were ultimately one. Now select the correct answer using the code given below, A, B, C and D. So according to you, what's the answer? Type the answer in the comment section. So the correct answer here is C, both 1 and 2. Both the answers are correct here. Upanishad literally means approaching and sitting near, and the text containing conversation between teachers and students. Often, ideas were presented through simple dialogues. These were part of the later Vedic texts. So many of the thinkers felt that there was something permanent in the universe that would last even after death, as it is written here in the first statement. So the first statement goes correct here, and the second statement here says they describe this as the Atman or the individual soul and the Brahman the universal soul. So according to that, they believe that Atman and Brahman were ultimately one. So this statement also goes correct here. See here, they believe that both the Atman and Brahman were one. So the second statement is also correct and both the statements are correct. So the correct option is C here. And as I already told you that this information related to every question is covered or has been framed out from Class 6 NCERT History. So the source is Class 6 NCERT History. Question number 2. Consider the following statements. First, the Buddha encouraged animal sacrifices. Second, the Buddha taught the karma has no effect on our lives. Third, the Buddha taught that the life is a mixture of suffering and happiness. Now select the correct answer using these codes given below, A, B, C and D. So the correct answer here is D, none of the above. See how? Why it says none of the above? Because all the statements are incorrect here. See the information. The Buddha taught that the life is full of sufferings and unhappiness, and it is mentioned in the third statement that it is mixture of suffering and happiness. So it is incorrect here. This is caused because we have cravings and desires which often cannot be fulfilled. That's why it is a mixture of suffering and unhappiness. Sometimes if we get what we want, we are not satisfied and want even more. That is called greediness, and the Buddha described this as thirst or tanav. And he taught that this constant craving could be removed by following moderation in everything. He also taught people to be kind and to respect the lives of others, including animals. He believed that the result of our actions called karma, whether good or bad, affects us both in this life and the next. So the Buddha taught in the language of the ordinary people Prakrit so that everybody could understand his message. So here it is mentioned the Buddha encouraged animal sacrifice. No, he said always respect the lives of others, including animals. First, the Buddha taught the karma has no effect on our lives. No, he said the Buddha said or taught that the result of our actions called karma, whether good or bad, affects our life both in present and in the next future life. So all these statements are incorrect here, and the correct answer is D. Question number 3. The Vinay Pitaka is a sacred text of which of the following religions? Jainism, B. Buddhism, C. Sikhism, D. Judaism. So according to you, what's the answer? I think ये तो पता होना चाहिए. So the correct answer here is B. Buddhism. See, the rulers made for the Buddhist Sangha were written down in a book called the Vinay Pitaka. Vinay Pitaka was a book, a text written record where the Buddhist Sangha were written down. So next question, bring me a handful of mustard seeds and I will bring your child back to life. To whom the Buddha has made this statement? A. Mahaprajapati Gautami, B. Kisa Gautami, C. Vishakha, and D. None of the above. This is a story related to Buddha life, or we can say some kind of a story. So ये शायद आपको पता होना चाहिए. So according to you, what's your answer? So the correct answer here is B. Kisa Gautami. See the information here. Here's a famous story about the Buddha. Once there was a woman named Kisa Gautami whose son had died, and she was so sad that she roamed through the streets of the city carrying the child with her. Asking for help, asking for help, bring him back to life. A kind man took her to the Buddha. The Buddha said, bring me a handful of mustard seeds and I will bring your child back to life. So according to this statement, we can say the first statement goes correct. The statement goes correct and the answer is Kisa Gautami. And Kisa Gautami was overjoyed and started off at once, but the Buddha gently stopped her and added, the seed must come from the house of a family where nobody has died. Kisa Gautami went from door to door, but wherever she went, she found out that someone or other father, mother, sister, brother, any family member had died. So that's the story related to the Buddha life. Moving towards next question. Consider the following statements. The term Buddha literally means enlightened one, a knower, or the wise man. Second, the word Jaina comes from the term Jina, meaning conqueror. Now select the correct answer using these codes given below A, B, C and D. So according to you, what's the correct answer? So the correct answer here is C, both 1 and 2. Let's see how. The Buddha is one who has attained Bodhi, and by Bodhi is mean wisdom, an ideal state of intellectual and ethical perfection which can be achieved by man through purely human means. So the term Buddha literally means enlightened one, a knower and a wise man. So the first statement goes correct here. And the second one, the word Jaina comes from the term Jina, meaning conqueror. So both the statements are correct here, and this information has been taken out from the class 6 NCERT history Buddha topic. So both the statements are correct here, and the correct option is C. Question number 6. Consider the following pairs. First, Sarnath. Here are some places on the left side mentioned, and you have to identify the correct state where these places are located. First, Sarnath, Uttar Pradesh. Second, Bodh Gaya, Madhya Pradesh. Third, Kaile, Bihar. Fourth, Vallabhi, Gujarat. So you have to identify the correct matching pair according to these codes given below A, B, C and D. So according to you, what's the answer? Try to decode this pair. So the correct answer here is C, 1 and 4 only. Why? Because Sarnath, as we all know, Sarnath is in Uttar Pradesh. So 1 is correct here. Sarnath, if you know that Sarnath Sarnath loin capital, which is a national emblem also, आर्ट एंड कल्चर से भी रिलेटेड है. तो सरनाथ यहाँ पे हमें पता है कि सरनाथ उत्तर प्रदेश में लोकेटेड है, एंड बोध गया बिहार में. तो बोध गया क्योंकि बिहार में है तो सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट इनकरेक्ट हो जाएगा. एंड काले बिहार में नहीं है क्योंकि बोध गया बिहार में है, तो ये इनकरेक्ट हो जाएगा. एंड वल्लभ भी गुजरात में है, इसलिए ये करेक्ट है. तो 1 and 4 स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट हियर. and the C option is correct here. Question number 7. Where did Buddha taught for the first time? A. Kushinagar, B. Sarnath, C. Bodh Gaya, D. Vaishali. This is a very easy question related to Buddha life. I think everyone should know the answer. So type the answer in the comment section. What's the answer? So the correct answer here is B. Sarnath. B. Sarnath. Sarnath outside Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, the site of the first sermon. Sarnath is a city located 13 kilometers northeast of Varanasi, near the confluence of the Ganges and the Varna river in Uttar Pradesh. The Deer Park in Sarnath is where Gautam Buddha first taught the Dharma. So this is the place where Buddha taught for the first time, that is Sarnath in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, the Deer Park. Bodh Gaya in Bihar, that's the place where where the Buddha provide enlightenment. Okay, बोध के यहाँ पे नहीं है आंसर यहाँ पे सरनाथ होगा, इसलिए मैंने कहा था कि आपको पता होना चाहिए। बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है। Question number 8. Consider the following statements. First, the most famous thinker of Jainism is Vardhaman Mahavir. Second, Vardhaman Mahavir taught a simple doctrine, man and woman who Second, Vardhaman Mahavir taught a simple doctrine, man and woman who wish to know the truth must leave their homes. Now select the correct answer using the code given below A, B, C and D. So according to you, what's the answer? So the correct answer here is C, both 1 and 2. See how the most famous thinker of Jainas was Vardhaman Mahavir, and he was a Kshatriya prince of the Lincchavis, a group that was part of the Vajji Sangha. At the age of 30, he left home and went to live in a forest. For 12 years, he led a hard and lonely life, at the end of which he attained enlightenment. And he taught a simple doctrine, man and woman who wish to know the truth must leave their homes, and they must follow very strictly the rules of ahimsa, which means not hurting or killing living beings. So according to this, both the statements are correct here, and the correct option is C here. Question number 9. Consider the following statements about Jainas. First, they had to lead very simple lives, begging for food, absolutely honest, and were especially asked not to steal. Second, they had to observe celibacy, and man had to give up everything, including their clothes. Now select the correct answer using the code given below, A, B, C and D. So according to you, what's the answer? So the correct answer here is C, both 1 and 2. See how followers of Mahavir, who were known as Jain, had to lead very simple life, begging for food. They had to be absolutely honest and were especially asked not to steal. Also, they had to observe celibacy, and men had to give up everything, including their clothes. Now, it was very difficult for most men and women to follow these strict rules. Nevertheless, thousands left their homes to learn and teach their new way of life. Many more remained behind and supported those who became monks and nuns, providing them with food. So here both the statements are correct here according to the information, and the source of this information is classics and CRT history. So the correct answer here is C. Question number 10. The most famous female Upanishadic thinker is A. Gargi, B. Ghoshi, C. Lopamudra, D. Maitreya. So the correct answer here is A. Gargi. Gargi was famous for her learning and participated in debates held in royal courts. So according to this, the option A is correct. So here we ended our video. So thank you very much. Please subscribe the channel, like the video and hit the bell icon too, which will notify you earlier for the next videos. Thank you very much. Bye bye.